Word analysis. Find the compound word in each sentence. Circle the letter next to the answer. Heidi's brother is training to be a lifeguard at the beach. Which one of these is a compound word? Lifeguard, training, beach, brother. 9. I felt bad when I broke the pretty green flower pot. A, felt, B, broke, C, green, D, flower pot. Which one is a compound word? Number 10. The hungriest person at the table always gets the last pancake on the platter. Which one of those is a compound word? Hungriest person, pancake, platter. 11. I leaned my elbows on the windowsill and let the summer breeze cool my flushed face. Which one of those words is a compound word? Elbows, windowsill, summer, or flushed? 12. Tom raised an eyebrow when he heard the startling news. F, eyebrow, G, startling, H, raised, J, news. Okay, I am going to read the story. The play's The Thing. William Shakespeare is the greatest playwright who ever lived. Shakespeare lived in London during the 1500s and 1600s. He wrote more than 35 plays in his lifetime. His plays are still acted today in every country of the world. But Shakespeare would not know anything about our theaters today. Things are very different when he was alive. Shakespeare's plays were acted out in a London theater called the Globe. The Globe was shaped like an open can. It had a roof only around the edges. The large center space was open to the sky. The center space was called the pit. People who came to see the play could pay a penny or two to stand in the pit. These people were called groundlings because they stood on the ground to watch the play. Groundlings made every play very lively. They often yelled at the actors. They would boo loudly when a villain came on stage. When two actors fought with swords, they would cheer loudly for their favorite. For people who could afford higher prices, the Globe had seats. These seats were hard, uncomfortable wooden benches. They looked just like benches in a gym. Each bench was one step above and behind the row in front of it, so that everyone could see over the people in front. There were 3 decks or stories of seats at the Globe. There were no electric lights in the 1500s. Fire was the only source of light. Since the Globe was made of wood, fire was dangerous. The actors only used fire when they had to. Plays were always acted during the day. The sunlight came right through the big open space above the pit. It shone on the stage and the audience. If it rained, the groundlings would get wet. Today, plays are acted in indoor theaters at night. The audience sits quietly in a darkened room. The only lights are the ones focused on the stage. Shakespeare would never have recognized the sets and costumes in today's theaters. Most theaters spend a lot of money on furniture design and costumes. These are very important parts of a modern performance. Back in Shakespeare's time, actors often had to bring their own costumes. If an actor wore a plain gold crown, that was enough to tell the audience that he was a prince or a king, and there were no sets at all. Actors would bring a chair or bed onto the stage if it were needed for a scene. Audience members had to use their imaginations. The actors themselves have also changed from Shakespeare's days to our own time. In the 1500s and early 1600s, there were no actresses. Boys played all the female roles. This was because Shakespeare's society did not think it was proper for women to appear on stage. Today, many actresses have appeared in at least one Shakespearean play. Some actresses have even taken on male roles. Sarah Bernhardt played Shakespeare's tragic hero Hamlet about 100 years ago. Her performance was brilliant. The theater has changed in many ways since William Shakespeare's time, but one thing has not changed. Theaters everywhere still produce Shakespeare's plays. So here are the questions. Which sentence is a statement of opinion? William Shakespeare is the greatest playwright who ever lived. B. Shakespeare lived in London during the 1500s and 1600s. C. He wrote more than 35 plays in his lifetime. Or D. His plays are still acted today in every country of the world. 14. What is the main idea of the passage? F. Shakespeare was the greatest playwright in history. G. Theater has changed a great deal since Shakespeare's time. H. Theater was better in Shakespeare's day than it is today. J. People still go to the theater to see plays by Shakespeare. Number 15. Which sentence is a statement of fact? A. Sets and costumes are very important parts of a modern performance. B. Groundlings made every performance very lively. C. Sarah Bernhardt's performance as Hamlet was brilliant. D. Today plays are acted in indoor theaters at night. 16. If it rained, the groundlings would get wet. Is F. A statement of fact. G. A statement of opinion. H. Neither a fact nor an opinion. Or J. A statement that contains both fact and opinion. 17. Why did the Globe only give performances during the day? A. People would only buy tickets to daytime shows. B. It was dangerous for people to be out at night. C. It was dangerous to light up a wood building using fire. D. It cost less to put on a play during the day. 18. Read paragraph 3. Which sentence is a statement of opinion? So go back to this, go back in the video to paragraph 3 to where I read it and find paragraph 3. So which statement is a statement of opinion? F, the first sentence, G, the second sentence, H, the fourth sentence, or J, the fifth sentence. 19. One way in which theater has changed since Shakespeare time is that A, all female roles today are played by boys. B, people today no longer watch Shakespearean plays. C, most plays today are performed indoors and at night. D, theater performances today are lit only by sunlight. 20. What opinion has sets and costumes does the author express? F, theaters today spend a lot of money on them. G, most of Shakespeare's actors brought in their own costumes. H, sets and costumes are very important to a play. J, at the Globe, there were no sets on the stage.